Imagine a world where everyone could effortlessly persuade, educate, and inspire. Imagine if that power lay within a tool we all possess: storytelling. Stories have a transformative power that transcends time and space, culture and language. They're not just tales we tell to pass the time or to entertain. They're the very fabric of our humanity, the threads that weave together our experiences, our dreams, our hopes and our fears. Have you ever found yourself lost in a book, captivated by a film, or entranced by a campfire tale? That's the power of storytelling. It has the uncanny ability to transport us to different worlds, to introduce us to characters we've never met, and to make us feel emotions we may never have experienced otherwise. Let's consider a simple story. A young girl, living in a tiny village, dreams of exploring the world beyond her humble home. She embarks on a journey, faces challenges, learns valuable lessons, and ultimately returns home, changed and enriched by her experiences. This story is simple, yet it engages our emotions, making it far more memorable and impactful than a mere recital of facts or events. You see, our brains are hardwired to respond to stories. We are by nature emotional creatures, and stories tap into this deep-seated aspect of our being. They engage our empathy, our curiosity, our joy, and even our fear. And it is through this emotional engagement that stories become a powerful tool for communication and persuasion. Stories have the power to transform the complex into the comprehensible, the abstract into the tangible, and the unknown into the familiar. They can turn dry data into compelling narratives and mundane facts into fascinating tales. They can inspire us, move us, and even change us. Stories are not just a way of telling, they are a way of seeing, a way of understanding, and a way of connecting. They are the lens through which we view the world, and the mirror that reflects our own experiences and emotions back to us. That's the magic of storytelling, a tool that can turn the mundane into the mesmerizing. Now let's delve into how storytelling plays a crucial role in the world of marketing. Picture this. A man, weathered by the years, stands in his old rustic workshop, carefully crafting a pair of shoes. He speaks about his family's century-old tradition of shoemaking, the love and care that goes into each pair. This was the premise of a successful marketing campaign by a renowned shoemaking brand. It wasn't just about selling shoes, it was about sharing a tradition, a legacy. The story resonated with people, and they felt connected. They felt part of this legacy. Let's consider another example. A beverage company, instead of simply advertising their drink, launched a campaign focusing on the joy of sharing. They told stories of friends, families, strangers all bonding over a bottle of their drink. Again, it was not about the beverage. It was about the experience, the shared moments that the drink could facilitate. Or take the case of a tech company that chose to highlight the human element in their marketing. They told stories of individuals and communities impacted by their technologies, giving a face and a narrative to their impact. It allowed the audience to see beyond the product to the difference it could make in their lives. In each of these instances, the brands didn't just sell a product, they told a story. They understood that people don't buy products. They buy emotions, experiences, and connections. By weaving narratives around their products, they were able to engage their audience on a deeper, more emotional level. Storytelling in marketing isn't just about spinning a good yarn. It's about constructing a narrative that your audience can relate to, that speaks to their experiences, their desires, their values. It's about creating a connection that goes beyond the transactional and into the realm of the emotional, the personal. And that, my dear listeners, is the magic of storytelling in marketing. It's not about the product, it's about the story. The product may be forgotten, but a good story, that stays with us, that moves us, that makes us feel. As we can see, a compelling story can transform a simple product into an irresistible offer. Moving on, storytelling isn't just for selling products. It's a powerful tool in the realm of education as well. Think back to your school days. You might not remember every formula or historical date, but I bet there are stories from your teachers that still linger in your mind. We all have that one teacher who told stories that made the lessons come alive. That's the power of storytelling in education. Educators use storytelling to breathe life into complex subjects. It's not just about telling tales, it's about weaving information into a narrative that engages and inspires. For example, Instead of merely stating historical facts, a teacher might share a vivid narrative of a significant event, transforming the classroom into a time machine. Suddenly, students are no longer just learning about history, they're experiencing it. Innovative educational approaches are increasingly incorporating storytelling. Take project-based learning, for instance. It's an instructional approach where students gain knowledge and skills by working for an extended period to investigate and respond to an engaging and complex question or challenge. Within this framework, storytelling becomes a vehicle for inquiry and discovery. Students create their own narratives that integrate their findings, making the learning experience more personal and memorable. Another example is digital storytelling. With the rise of technology in classrooms, students can now create multimedia stories that combine text, images, and sound. This approach not only enhances their digital literacy skills, but also allows them to express their understanding in a dynamic and creative way. When we use storytelling in education, we're not just teaching facts, we're nurturing critical thinking, empathy, and creativity. We're helping students see the bigger picture, connect the dots, and understand the world around them. Storytelling isn't a trick to make learning fun. It's a method of making learning meaningful. It's about transforming passive recipients of information into active participants in their own learning journey. When a story enters the classroom, even the most complex subjects become accessible and interesting. And that, dear listeners, is the magic of storytelling in education. In the world of leadership, storytelling is not just a tool, it's a necessity. In the bustling, ever-changing landscape of leadership, the art of storytelling often becomes the difference between a good leader and a great one. It's the secret sauce, the magic ingredient, the golden key that unlocks the potential of teams and individuals alike. Why, you ask? Because storytelling is the language of human experience. It's the universal thread that binds us together, transcending cultural, geographical, and generational divides. And leaders, at their core, are champions of human experience. Consider Martin Luther King Jr., a leader whose storytelling abilities continue to resonate decades after his time. His speeches, rich in narrative and imagery, were not merely talks, but stories of struggle, of hope, of a dream. These stories didn't just inspire, they galvanized a movement, a nation, a world. Or take Richard Branson, the charismatic entrepreneur known for his adventurous spirit. His leadership style is imbued with storytelling, using tales of his own experiences to inspire innovation and risk-taking within his teams. So, how does storytelling work its magic in leadership? Well, stories do more than convey information. They stir emotions, ignite passion, and provoke thought. They create a shared experience, a common ground where leaders and their teams can connect. When a leader shares a story, they're not just talking at their team, they're engaging with them. They're painting a picture, setting a scene, inviting their team to step into their shoes and see the world from their perspective. They're showing, not just telling what they stand for, what they believe in, what they aspire to achieve, but perhaps most importantly, storytelling in leadership fosters empathy. It humanizes the leader, making them more relatable, more approachable. It breaks down the walls of hierarchy, creating a space where everyone feels heard, valued, and inspired. Great leaders know that a well-told story can inspire, motivate, and create lasting change. Now that we've seen the transformative power of storytelling, it's time for a question. How can you, in your own unique way, harness this power to impact your personal or professional life? Picture this. You're at a casual gathering, a dinner party perhaps. You have the floor and everyone's attention. You start to tell a story, one from your own life, a personal tale that's shaped you. As you talk, you notice the room grows quiet. Everyone's hanging on your every word. Why? Because you have captivated them with the magic of your storytelling. Think about it, that's the power you hold, the ability to captivate, to inspire, to persuade. Storytelling isn't just about spinning a good yarn, it's about connecting with others on a deeper level. It's about painting vivid pictures with your words, about taking your listeners on a journey that stirs their emotions and engages their minds. In your professional life, storytelling can help you stand out in a crowd. By weaving your experiences, insights, and lessons into a compelling narrative, you can show your unique value and perspective. You can influence decisions, shape opinions, and inspire action. Imagine presenting a project proposal not as a dry list of facts and figures, but as a compelling story. Picture your colleagues, your boss, your clients leaning in, completely engrossed, moved by the passion and conviction in your words. That's the power of storytelling. In your personal life, storytelling can deepen your relationships. By sharing your stories, you invite others into your world. You allow them to see your triumphs, your struggles, your dreams. You foster empathy, understanding, and connection. So, as we journey through life, let's not underestimate the power of a well-told story. Whether it's to persuade, to educate, or to inspire, storytelling is a potent tool we all have at our disposal. As we wrap up, remember that everyone has a story to tell. The power to persuade, educate, and inspire lies within you. Harness it.